Bop, bop, ba, 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 ba. All right. Oof. Oof. That's the sound I make when I run into the table. You make oof. Anyway, how's everybody doing tonight? Welcome to Randsanity, Super Bowl Sunday edition. It's 2/8/2026. I don't know. That was a boring game, actually. I was a bit bored by the whole thing. I mean, it was just a little boring, right? A little boring. I did. So I looked at what are we going to get for songs by Green Day. And I said, wouldn't it be great if we saw the songs I said would be Welcome to Paradise. Okay. I said that would be great if we saw Welcome to Paradise. Okay. And then if we saw Nice Guys Finish Last and Holiday. Okay. So what we actually got was we got close. We got Holiday. We kicked it off. Then we got a little bit of the Boulevard of Broken Dreams. And then, of course, we got American Idiot. Now, they definitely did sort of a montage-y thing. Green Day did a montage-y thing of the songs because they really didn't use all the lyrics, because clearly if they've used all the lyrics, Dave the Wave, what's up? I'm waving. Dave the Wave, I waved. If they had done all the lyrics from those songs, they were a little controversial. They did have to bleep. They did bleep one of the lyrics, but they were way ready for it. It wasn't like they were shocked by it. So they had it ready to be cut and taken care of because, obviously Green Day, they knew they were going to sing that song and they were going to go ahead and curse at that exact moment. So it wasn't like it was a shocker to anybody. So it was great. It was great. I thought it was interesting. It was nice to see Green Day do their songs, and they brought out. I thought the MVP of all time superstar football players that didn't really know what was going on as they stood on the stage with Green Day at the end. They looked a little uncomfortable. They're just slightly uncomfortable. Like, how did we get chosen to do this? Why are we here doing this? So I found it to be a little bit funny. But yeah, so I did get my prediction. They did do Holiday at least. So so that was it for Green Day and the Super Bowl kickoff. When it came to Bad Bunny, I was told, I didn't come up with this myself. I was told that the Puppy Bowl missed a huge opportunity, because I did watch the Puppy Bowl. But what a crazy opportunity the Puppy Bowl missed. What did opportunity the Puppy Bowl miss? Think about it, okay? They have a halftime too, right? Think about it, right? Come on. Puppy Bowl, Pets, halftime show. Why didn't they have a Bad Bunny come onto the field? I mean, this stuff writes itself. I didn't think of this. This was given to me by someone else. But right, why wasn't there a Bad Bunny for the halftime show for the Puppy Bowl? I mean, you could adopt cats. You adopt dogs. Why couldn't you adopt a Bad Bunny? That would have definitely made Puppy Bowl history right there. That's just me personally. I thought it was a genius. When it comes to marketing, I'm like, wow, marketing idea right there. They missed that opportunity. The Puppy Bowl should have had a Bad Bunny at halftime. I mean, the shit writes itself. What up, weirdo? Right? I mean, a Bad Bunny at the halftime show for the Puppy Bowl. It writes itself. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying here. I did not watch the alternative Super Bowl halftime entertainment. I watched Bad Bunny, even though I am not fluent in, whatever that language is from whatever place that is. He should be deported. Puerto Rico. I'm like, really? I'm like, people think you should be deported. It's like, that's part of the United States, ladies and gentlemen. We realize that, right? Puerto Rico is part of this country. I'm sorry. I just find that to be hilarious that people would say that. Just saying. Should be deported. Puerto Rico is part of this country. Just so you know. I'm sure you're aware. If not, there's a geography lesson. And like I said, the Puppy Bowl missed the best opportunity of the world. They should have had the Bad Bunny halftime show they do cats, they do dogs. Why didn't they do a bunny? That's just me. Right? Right? And like I said, so the songs they did for Green Day were Holiday, Boulevard of Broken Dreams, and American Idiot. They definitely cut it a little bit. They did not do all the words because they did curse. They did drop the F-bomb, and they did bleep it, but they were prepared for that because they knew that that's what they were going to sing. And I'm sure Green Day wasn't going to blow the opportunity to do something stupid and get banned by the NFL or whatever else kind of repercussions they would have gotten for that. But yes, so there you go. I was very happy that they did that. So I'm going to buzz through. Bad Bunny did a great, let's see, what did it say? Bad Bunny did great. He brought a lot of imagery. He did. I thought it was great. I thought it was a really fun halftime celebration. I'm not super well versed in Spanish, so I did not know all the words. But I thought it was great. Definitely very lively. Good visuals. Sang great. Very nice. I thought it was good. I was happy. Like I said, I did not watch the alternative show. I was going to check it out, but I was like, I can't. I just can't even do it. I can't even go look. I don't want to see what a mess it is. Just wasn't going to do it, Ashton. Well, okay. Well, I mean, okay. Well, maybe it was a commercial for Puerto Rico. I don't know. It is part of the United States. So, I mean, right? Puerto Rico is a U.S. territory. You can vote in Puerto Rico. They have all the rights of U.S. citizens. I mean, they are U.S. citizens. Just saying. Did you go see? Did anyone? But that's true. No, did anyone go see the Kid Rock thing? I didn't. I just didn't do it. I didn't pull the trigger. I just didn't. So, just saying. Remember, don't forget to like, subscribe, follow, share, watch. That's it. That's the 5. Like, follow, subscribe, share, watch. Yeah, I didn't go. I couldn't do it. I was tempted, but I don't know. Kid Rock is just, like I said, I saw Kid Rock once. I sat front row, watched the show. I got invited as a guest. You can't say no to management when they say, well, come to the show. We're going to go see Kid Rock. And I'm like, all right, fine. We'll sit front row. We'll go hang out. I'll do my thing. I'll do my radio guy thing. I've been to bands I don't know before. It wasn't horrible. I've been to worse shows. I mean, I've definitely been to worse shows. Don't worry. Much worse shows. Oh, shit. Well, let's see. Let's talk a little history. We're going to be brief tonight. I'm not going to make it very long tonight because I'm tired. It was a long-ass day. Way too many nachos, too many shrimps, too many deviled eggs, too much everything today. It was a lot. There was a lot of couch sitting, a lot of TV watching. I don't usually watch TV. See the license plate in the back? See right there? Kill TV. See it says Kill TV. So yeah, Super Bowl party hangover. Yes, deviled eggs. Oh, and they were good. They were good deviled eggs, Zippy. They truly were. The deviled eggs, you take the little gherkin pickles, you cut them into little thin slices, the green ones, and then you also use pimentos, so you make them look Christmassy with green and red. Chef's kiss. They were so good. I ate too many, way too many. But that's what you do, right? That's what you do when you sit around all day. You eat some good grub and you hang out and you have a good time. So, all right, so I'll just highlight some of the good highlight stuff today. Like I said, I'm going to keep it brief tonight because I'm tired and I'm sure you're tired and everyone has to get ready for work on Monday and it's cold as shit again and just all of that stuff. So I love this one. In 1964, the song Louie, Louie, we gotta go. Yeah. So it was by the Kingsmen, okay? The band was under FBI investigation for containing obscene lyrics. So because the publisher was like, there's not, he offered $1,000 to anybody who could identify and definitely distinguish what the dirty words were in the song. 1964, $1,000. That's a lot of cash back in 64. Clearly, there were no dirty words or they were so indistinguishable that they couldn't be done. But the FBI was investigating it. Good Lord, don't they have anything better to do? Just saying. That's just, That's just the way it is. Let's see. Blup. Don't care about that. Let's see. Don't care about Max Yasgur. Max Yasgur. Oh yeah, he's the guy who had Woodstock. He owned the Woodstock properties. He died in 1973. Woodstock was held in 1969, so only died 4 years later at 53. Man, that's not so great, right? What are you going to do, right? That happens. David Bowie divorced his wife in 1980. He won custody of their son, Zoe, also known as Joey. Angie received a $51,000 settlement. Wow. Man, Bowie got off easy. $51,000 for a divorce settlement. He's worth millions and millions and millions. 1981, REM made their very first recording session at Bombay Studios in Georgia. Tracks included Gardening at Night, Radio Free Europe, and Don't Go Back to Rockville. Love REM. I bet Tipper Gore could. Yes, you're true. That is right. Tipper Gore could indeed. Yes, we talked about the PMRC before. That is a very good point. Where in Georgia? It was in Bombay Studios, Smyrna. S-M-Y-R-N-A. Smyrna, Georgia? Yeah, Smyrna. Yes, oh, you're right. Tipper Gore, very good. Nice catch there, Zippy. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Tipper Gore started the PRMC. That was, the whole music ratings things that we're all dealing with still to this day. You have to look at the ratings on your music to make sure that you aren't Smyrna. Okay, Smyrna. Thank you. Yes, Smyrna. Smyrna. I think I knew her in college. Smyrna. But yes, Tipper Gore. They don't. It's right. See, exactly. I mean, that's definitely one of those things that backfires. They put the warnings on cigarettes and they show little skull and crossbones and say this product will kill you. I mean, that has a little more defining sort of, definition to it. But yeah, saying this has mature lyrics. Yeah, awesome. I want to watch it. This has, this movie has nudity. Okay, so we're renting it. Let's go watch it. I mean, right. It does not have the intended result that someone is intending when it comes to some of those things. So yes, I completely agree that those stickers do not have the intended thing that you wanted to for the PMRC. If you don't remember what the PMRC is, that was the parental rights group that Tipper Gore created with some other wives back when they were mad about songs. Dee Snider, who just said he was going to stop touring because of health issues, was one of the people that testified in Congress about it being, bad stuff. Bad stuff. Can't do that. So you'll have that. It all happens. What are you going to do? Let's see. I don't care about Billy Ocean. Nope, don't care about Billy Ocean. Like I said, I'm just going to buzz through these tonight. I'm bored. I mean, not bored with you fine people, but my belly's full. I just had a chocolate cookie. I've got hot chocolate. That's still hot tonight. Here's one that's perfect, okay? 1994, Oasis was forced to cancel their first foreign tour after they were deported from Holland. Okay? Holland is like the mellowest place ever. How the hell do you get deported from Holland? The band were involved in a drunken brawl on a cross-channel ferry, resulting in members of the band being arrested and locked in the brig on the ferry. I mean, seriously, how bad do you have to be to get locked in the brig of a ferry in Holland, for God's sakes? Jesus. I mean, they smoke weed in Holland way before it was legal anywhere else. So rockstar stuff. Yes, right? Dee Snider, Frank Zappa, John Denver. That was one that was very much so you were like, wait, John Denver? But yeah, he was a big freedom of your rights guy. He didn't want him to be taken away. It didn't matter, whether it was, Dee Snider screaming about it or it was Frank Zappa. Yeah, John Denver didn't want that. So very much so. That's a very good point. Now, see, you're bringing all this stuff up, Zippy. I had no idea that you were so knowledgeable about your music stuff there, So that's you'll have to be my secret producer, whispered in my ear with stuff. Let's see. Gonna skip that one. We're gonna skip that one. Yeah, like I said, I'm just really not. I'm just doing it fast tonight. Okay. Pete Dougherty was released from jail on bail after 4 nights when his manager paid the remaining $170,000 bail in Highbury Corner Magistrate Court in London. The ex-Libertine star had been charged with robbery and blackmail after a fracas, wow, big word there, at a London hotel. His bail arrangement stated he would not be able to leave his house between noon or like 10 p.m. and 7 a.m. every night and must be accompanied by a security guard or his manager if he goes out at any other time. Okay, I mean, so he has a chaperone? What they don't have like ankle bracelets in London? Apparently not. We're up to the technology, I guess. Oh, Chris Brown in trouble again. In 2009, R&B singer Chris Brown was questioned by police in Los Angeles over a complaint of assault. The 19-year-old had pulled out of his performance at the Grammy Awards, as did his pop star girlfriend Rihanna. Police said Mr. Brown argued with an unidentified woman while sitting in a car. Brown had walked into a police station and was later released on $50,000 bail. Los Angeles police did not identify the woman who had made the complaint against Brown. Interesting to say the least. All right, 2013, a report on the rise of digital music showed that 1 in 5 consumers, 19.6%, bought all their music as downloads. This is 2013. The report said that 27.7% of United Kingdom music fans purchased downloads from stores such as iTunes or Amazon, or streamed songs or services like Spotify or YouTube, and the streaming market was now worth $79 million to record labels. That was 2013. So you imagine what it is now. But records made a big comeback. So Record Store Days, April 18th. So if you're going to start your record collection, that's when you should do it. April 18th. Let's see. P. Diddy Brown. Oh, ooh, yeah, right? Nice. How we doing with that? We're doing good. And I still owe Columbia House. We all owe Columbia House. We all do. Good. Well, I was just saying that, the Green Day, they did play Holiday. That was one of the songs I said I'd like from the play, and they did. So I was expecting about that. That's funny. And I still owe Columbia House. Damn. Zippy, you're dating yourself on that one, brother. Right there. That did it. You're dating yourself, Columbia House. Someone's like, huh, what's Columbia House? 99 cents gets you 99 albums. Oh, they were good. They were fine. They did good. They did a montage. They did a medley. They did not do full songs. It was very brief. A brief little hit in the beginning of the show. 2013, LA Superior Court Judge Charles Palmer threw out a claim by Axl Rose of fraud and misrepresentation against Guitar Hero 3. Axl claimed that his deal with a company to license the song Welcome to the Jungle for use in the game included a promise from Activision that no images of Slash would be used in the game. Later, both Maroon 5 singer Adam Levine and Gwen Stefani's band No Doubt sued the company over their own portrayals in Guitar Band Hero, a Guitar Hero spin-off. So Activision is sleazy. What do you think? When you sign those contracts, you sign away your soul, people. That's how it works. The soul is signed away forever. In perpetuity. Yes, Bad Bunny was good. Like I said, I think Zippy said it seemed like it was an ad for Puerto Rico, but I mean, I don't know Spanish well enough to understand all the lyrics, and I did not learn it fast enough to know what he said, so I don't know. Just saying. 2015, Sam Smith won 4 Grammy Awards in the U.S., including the prestigious prizes for Record and Song of the Year with Stay With Me, and Best New Artist Album of the Year went to Beck for Morning Phase. I like Beck. I don't know Sam Smith, to be perfectly honest, that much. He's a soul singer, so soul is not really, I'm okay with it, but it's not, not a huge part of my thing. Let's see what else. Lastly, I'll jump into this one. Burt Bacharach 2023, he died. Burt Bacharach died of natural causes at the age of 94. You know, he sung, what, Close to You, Close to You. Burt was a, kind of dude. 24 Hours from Tulsa, Make It Easy on Yourself, Magic Moments, I Say a Little Prayer for You. He won 2 Oscars for the film score to Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid and the song Raindrops Keep Falling on My Head. His songs have been recorded in more than 1,000 different artists. And as of 2014, he had written 73 and 52 UK top 40 hits. So 73 US top 40 and 52 UK top 40 hits. Not bad for Burt Bacharach. It's over 100. Very nice. Martini Rossi on the rocks. Yes. Uh-huh. Very good. Very good. I did not go and find other stuff tonight. I just didn't do it. I was too busy sitting on the couch eating way too much food. So that's what I did. So I did not research all of my stuff. I apologize for my laziness. Sid Vicious. Yes, right. Super Bowler pins are people. Nice. Super Bowler pins are people. Nice. That's funny. Sid Vicious. Yes, indeed. All right, so who was born in this day? Jack Carson. He was Jimmy Olsen in the original Superman. He would have been 98 today. John Williams, composer John Williams, who did the soundtrack. He made the famous Jaws. Dun, 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 dun. Him. He did Star Wars. He's the Star Wars guy. Dun, 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 dun. What? He did like E.T. He did Harry Potter. He's 94, still here. Joe Raposa. He died in 19. He would have been 88 today. John Raposa, who's that guy? He wrote the song, It's Not Easy Being Green, the Kermit the Frog song. It's not easy being green. Oh, right, Indiana Jones. He did do Indiana Jones. It's true. That is another one that he did. Right. Because he was always he did all these big soundtracks for things, right? Indiana Jones, E.T., Star Wars, Jaws, what else? I'm trying to think what else he did. Yep, but no, Indiana Jones, right on. Vince Neil, 65 years old today, from Motley Crue. Yeah, that's true. They did get their own category on Grammys. To lose to himself a Grammy? And how did he do that? John Williams lost to John Williams? I'd like to know that one. I'll have to read that one. Let's see. Michael Goodar of the Motels, 76 today. Will Turpin of Collective Soul, 55 today. Guy Manuel de Home Castro from Daft Punk, 52 today. Dave Farrell, Linkin Park, 49 today. Cameron Mings from Jet, 46. Lana Turner would have been 105 today. Jack Lemmon would have been 101 today from The Odd Couple. James Dean, who died at the age of 24, would have been 95 today. He died back in 1955. Born on this day. Gary Coleman from Different Strokes. He would have been 58. He died in 10. So shit, man. He died young. And Seth Green, Robot Chicken Seth Green, 52 years old today. The only other people besides Burt Bacharach that I saw that died today. Yeah, he did. He did live a short life for sure. Dun, dun, oh, Zippy, you're killing me, bro. I love that. That's totally my sense of humor. Right there, he lived a short life. Wow. Like I said, man, you're going to have to be my silent producer. I love that. That's amazing. He lived a short life. Oh, that's fucking brutal. Anna Nicole Smith died on this day. She was only 39. She OD'd on drugs. Come on, Anna Nicole. She died of a drug overdose back in 2007, 39 years old. 1968, On this day, the movie Planet of the Apes was released. Charlton Heston, Planet of the Apes. Taxi Driver, Scorsese De Niro movie, was released on this day in 1976. You looking at me? You looking at me? And then this one I was like, I tried to find more information, but I could not. You talking to me, right? Exactly. You talking to me? But I said, you're looking at me because, I'm here. This one I found to be, I was like, wait, what? In 1994, Jack Nicholson attacked a car with a golf club. That's all it said. I'm like, wait, what? He attacked a car with a golf club? Why? Did the car do you wrong? Did it owe you money? What was it? Yeah, hey, I break your windshield. You owe me money. Where's my $2? He was never a close encounter. John Williams, Star Wars 1. Okay, fair enough. That's funny. All right, I like that. He was nominated for Close Encounters in Star Wars 1. So John Williams beat John Williams. Tiger Woods School of Self-Defense. Yes, exactly. That is actually the Tiger Woods School of Self-Defense. Very good. Man, Zippy, you are zippy with the puns. You should change your name to Punny as opposed to Zippy. Very zippy with the puns, man. I like that. Well, you missed it last night then, because I was talking about, oh shit, what was his, it was a rapper who was like 400 and something pounds and the Punisher. I was like, yeah, the only thing he was punishing is the chairs he's sitting on. I mean, right? That's kind of how that works. If you're weighing, close to 600 pounds, 500 pounds, the only thing you're punishing is anything you sit on. I mean, I'm just saying. Jay liked that one. Jay Dell liked that one. Which it was good, Tiger Woods School of Self-Defense. Very nice. Very nice. All right. So like I said, I'm just going to keep it painfully brief tonight. I'm not going to go into my extensive finding out all these other things that are going on in the world. Like I said, just because it's just such a long day and it's Sunday and, does anyone really, really need to hear all this rabble about music tonight? I mean, sure, I do. But, I had enough music in my soul this evening. So that's all. Don't forget, remember to like, subscribe, follow, watch, and share, please. Like, subscribe, follow, watch, share. I do this every night at 11 o'clock. This is episode 252. So I've done this 252 days straight. So if this was once a week, that would have been 5 years. This would have been like the 5-year anniversary of me doing this every night. If I did it once a week. 52 weeks. Math it. Close to that. So just saying. Just saying. Let me see if, oh shit. See, look at that. I didn't pay attention and the camera got shut off. That's what happens. That's the way that camera works. I still have to get it figured out. You promised no math. You know what? Look, I do the math though. I do the math. You don't have to do math. There is no math needed to do by Zippy. That's the thing. You don't have to do the math. I do the math. I math it out. As quickly as I can math it out, I math it out. So, if I do my best, I can math it out pretty good. So that's the key. Can I math it? If I can't math it well, then it's not really worth it, right? So let's see. Anything that was exciting they said? Yes, see, there it goes. Okay, so the medley by Green Day. So here's what we got on that one. Green Day just opened at the Super Bowl with an explosive rock show performance. It was also edited for content after Billy Joe Strong dropped a "Fuck America." During the Super Bowl opening medley, the Bay Area punk performed Holiday, an anti-war anthem, Boulevard of Broken Dreams, and American Idiot, and one pouring Armstrong dropped an F-bomb, and naturally the broadcast edited it out. But they knew they were going to. It wasn't a shock they were going to sing that song. The performance came after Green Day played a San Francisco show on Friday before the Super Bowl, where Armstrong had some harsh words on U.S. immigration and customs enforcement officers. Let's see. The punk rock frontman went on to say that he doesn't believe Trump administration will continue to defend them once their presidential change. Let's see what else. What else did Billy Joe have to say? He's notoriously outspoken and has often been critical of conservative policies. The worst problem I see about Trump is his followers are told British something. Let's see. Our politics is divided in polls right now. Armstrong said in a previous interview with Vulture, we've got hopeless people in the streets. We have so many issues that they come into an algorithm feed at such a pace, it just stretches you out. The anxiety of being an American and how it becomes so overwhelming. All right, there you go. They pulled a Jim Morrison. Yes, right? Mathed out. Well, you knew he was going to. You knew he was going to do that. That's, again, it wasn't like they were going to be shocked that he was going to sing that song and suddenly they were going to have to edit it out. They knew exactly what they were going to sing, and I'm sure he kept that very much, obvious so that the editors could get it done in time. They didn't want to have another Janet Jackson incident. We're like, oh my God, he said fuck. I can't believe it. Which, to his credit, it's better than, pulling his boob out. Nostra Dumbass, what's going on, man? I bet it was pre-recorded. No, it wasn't pre-recorded. They did that live. They just edited it out. They knew it would be edited. Right, the birth of the phrase wardrobe malfunction. Right, wardrobe malfunction. I don't know if any of that was real. I'm thinking it was all staged. Janet just needed to get a popularity boost, being she was the most Googled name when it came to the internet. So, but we knew that. That was nothing new. Nothing new. All right, anyway, so like I said, I'm keeping it short and painless tonight so that everyone can go back to their couches and go lick your wounds if you're a New England fan, and you can jump for joy if you're a Seahawks fan. Personally, like I said, I thought it was boring. It was actually a boring game. The defense was definitely, lights out, but man, that just makes it boring. It was like field goal. I'm like, come on. I felt bad for that kid, man. Quarterback, right, exactly, most paused moment. I felt bad for the quarterback, man. That May kid, dude, he just looked so dejected. They just kept on sacking his ass with 4 guys. I was like, on the ground with you again. Broncos and the Bears. Yeah, it could have been that for sure. Could have been that. I mean, I don't think anybody was going to beat Seattle, though. I mean, man, their defense is just brutal. Brutal. I mean, they were like that all season. I mean, that's kind of how they played the whole season. It wasn't really a shock that they were going to come out and just do that. I just think Vrabel was not ready for that level of intensity by 4 guys rushing. So, anyway, I'm not a big football prognosticator, so, I'm just talking out my ass when it comes to that. Music, I'm much better at. But, that was just my personal observation after sitting there and watching the game tonight. That's all. Yeah, it is. You're right. It is. It has been. It's been a very, very defense-heavy season. The defensive teams, it's definitely shifted a little bit. I was like, run the ball. Just run, do anything. Just don't stand there and get tackled again. Come on, use your legs, run, do something. Yes, overwhelmed, for sure. Yes, for sure, overwhelmed. Yeah, I was like, just run the ball, please. And then when he got sacked and the ball popped out, I'm like, oh. Like, I just felt bad. Because they hyped this kid up. He'd been here when he was, 10 years ago with his dad and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh, man. Yeah, that's a memory you'll be taking home with you for the weekend, won't you? Unfortunate. Anyway, congratulations to the Seattle Seahawks. It happens, right? That's the way it goes. All right, I'm going to go. Like I said, I'm going to let all you fine people go. I'll keep it to a very short 36 minutes tonight as opposed to my usual hour. So I saved you 40 minutes of your life that you don't have to deal with me tonight. Okay? Yes, I'm glad it's done too. I am over with it. So we'll get on with the things at hand, like life and less Super Bowl. Anyway, thank you. Grateful for you to be here tonight. Nice meeting new people. Zippy, pleasure. Jay's Dale, very nice. We'll see you guys again. Mr. Dumbass, we'll see you. Hi, Mary Beth. So every night I'm here, 11 o'clock. Come on back, and I'll have less food in me tomorrow night. I'll be absolutely. I'll be back again. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay? I appreciate you guys. So have a great rest of your night, and have a good Monday morning. Try not to work too hard if you have to work tomorrow. Otherwise, I'll see everybody tomorrow night. Again, thank you. Have a great one. Fade to black. Dawson, I just left. Later, Tater.